Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia, and today I'm going to give you guys my 1 month acne update journey. So in my last video, don't remember, it's so long ago, but in my last video, I guess I took you guys with me to my dermatologist to get my prescriptions, and then just kind of talked about each of my prescriptions and what they should be doing for me. And I said that I would give you guys these monthly acne updates, and so that's what I'm gonna do today. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, then make sure to click down below to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, like this video, and comment for any more content that you guys do want to see. And then yeah, let's get started. So it's been 1 month since I've been on my 2 acne prescriptions, which are, I have them with me because I can't remember if I showed you guys in the last video how they look, but these are the 2 that I have. I have Phoenicia, which is a foam that I use once a day, and then I have Solodin, and I was prescribed 80 milligrams of my Solodin prescription. And then I have Phoenicia, which is, I guess, 15% foam. And so this is how it looks. And I take my pill, this is a pill, you can tell. I take it once a day, and I use my Phoenicia foam once a day, usually at night after I wash my face before I go to bed. And I'm supposed to be on these for 3 months before my next dermatologist visit. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being kind of impatient, because she did tell me it could take up to 3 months for me to start seeing any differences in my skin, but as far as right now, I'm not seeing any differences. That's kind of the reason why I'm wearing makeup in this video, because I haven't seen a difference in my skin. I'm still breaking out. I'm still, I guess, getting that hyperpigmentation from the breakouts I'm still getting. So my cheek areas are very dark and very scarred. Yeah, I am still getting kind of those cystic acne bumps. I know just last week, or just a few days ago actually, I had like 2 to 3 at one time. So that's still happening, and maybe I'm just rushing the process, but for right now, I'm just a little bit disappointed in what's happening, or what's not happening to my skin. Excuse me. I am a little bit disappointed. Something else that I noticed is that my skin, it's fluctuating between being really dry and really oily. So right now I'm just trying to moisturize as best as I can, because I know with really dry skin, which I've typically never had up until very recently, you have to constantly moisturize your skin. But then with oily skin, sometimes your skin is getting really oily because it's overproducing those oils because of lack of moisture in the skin. So right now I'm just trying to moisturize my skin for whichever type of skin it wants to be on any given day. So that's something else that I've noticed. Another thing that I've noticed is that the Solodin actually is making me kind of dry in other areas that are not on my face. I don't know if you ladies catch my drift. Which is really annoying, and really just irritating, and not something that I'm trying to deal with for the next 2 months. So I don't know if it's because the prescription is 80 milligrams, which is pretty high. Yes, I don't really know. I wouldn't want to complain and then they push it down to like 50, and then there's a chance that it, you know, may work, but then it just takes longer for it to work. So I'm kind of just dealing with it. I'm taking all of my daily vitamins, eating probiotic yogurts, and, you know, just things like that, drinking water to kind of combat that dryness. You know, it's not like all the time, but now it's just like more often than not. I don't know if you catch my drift. Do you catch my drift? It's just a little bit, you know. So that's just something else that I'm dealing with. Also the Solodin, I also can't remember from my last acne update video if I told you guys, but this stuff will give you a crazy stomach ache. Like, your stomach will hurt if you do not have a full meal. And I'm talking about, like, you take the Solodin. So first of all, scratch that. Never take the Solodin on an empty stomach. That's just, you're just asking to be like literally bent over in pain because you have such a bad stomach ache. And it's not like you have cramps or anything. It's a literal stomach ache that you just kind of can't get rid of. So never take it on an empty stomach. But my recommendation with taking Solodin is to have a kind of light to moderate meal when you take it, and then about an hour or two after you take it, have a full meal and have a heavy meal. Or if you can't have a heavy meal, just have something that's kind of thick. So any kind of pasta, even though it's not filling, but pasta would help, bread would help, anything like that. But fruits and veggies and things are not gonna help. So if you take like a little yogurt or something, it's not gonna help with this. You will get a stomach ache so bad. I also recommend taking this at night. So about an hour or two after you eat dinner. That's typically the time that I like to take it. I never really take these in the morning because when I first started taking these, I thought that I could remember to take these in the morning, and then I would always walk out of my house and forget it, and then I'll have to take it at night after I get home from work. So it helps me to remember when I just get home after I eat dinner. I just take this about an hour or two after. That way my stomach is full and it lessens the chance of me getting a stomach ache. And by that time I'll be asleep anyway, so you kind of typically you don't get woken up from a stomach ache. I know sometimes it does happen, but if you just eat a solid meal at night, you should be okay. With the Phoenicia, I haven't really had any issues with this. I mean, the sample that they gave me, because I explained these do have to be shipped to your home, with the sample that they gave me and the little one, I realized when I first started using it, that whole first week, it was like burning and irritating my face. But then when I got the actual package of it and I started using this, my face doesn't really burn. The only area that this will kind of irritate my skin is on my eyelids right here, and I feel like it's typical because your eyelids are a very thin area on your face. It's a very thin layer of skin, and so I mean, you also shouldn't be putting it there. I haven't seen anyone with acne scarring on their eyelids. Hey, I could be wrong, but it just doesn't need to go there. So if you accidentally get some on your eyelids, like when you're just kind of massaging it into your forehead and the sides of your face, just quickly wipe it away. But other than that, I haven't really had any issues. I always follow up with a moisturizer after I put this on, and I'm usually good to go. This is a little bit sticky, so I'll wash my face and then tone, and then I always like to spray some type of rose water on my face after I tone, just to get my skin's pH balance back to normal. And then after that, I'll take my Phoenicia and I'll put a very thin layer on my face, and I'll wait about 2 to 3 minutes for this to dry on my skin before I moisturize, because it gets really sticky. Like you'll kind of hear your fingers like sticking to it, and so you have to work quickly when you're massaging the foam into your skin, because it'll stop massaging and you'll kind of get these like little white, I guess, like balls or whatever of the Phoenicia on your skin. So you're gonna quickly wipe it in, and then you're just gonna leave it alone for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you follow up with your favorite moisturizer, and then you really should be good to go. So I don't really have any issues with this. Solodin, you do have to be a little bit more careful with this, but other than that, there's really nothing else. I'm only on these two for the next 2 months, so I'll be going back to my dermatologist sometime in April. Yeah, it's the middle of February, and it's pretty much everything I have for you guys. I decided to wear makeup in this video because there's honestly no improvement in my skin. So how my skin looked in my 2 previous videos is exactly how my skin looks now. I can actually, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can still see the texture that I have on my skin. So if you see all of this is texture. And for my makeup lovers out there, like, you know how frustrating texture is to have. And then I have some down here on my cheek area. And yeah, my forehead is the only area that seems to be pretty clear. I haven't had a breakout on my forehead, I guess, this entire month. But my forehead was never really my problem area to begin with. Like every now and then, if I get a little crazy with eating certain things in my diet or something like that, then yeah, maybe I'll get a breakout. But for the most part, I was never worried about my forehead to begin with. So I really don't have any blemishes. I don't have anything on my forehead that's bothering me right now. It's just mostly my cheek areas and kind of like the sides right here of my face that are constantly giving me problems. So hopefully in my 2-month acne update, I'll have some better news for you guys. But for right now, this is it. There's nothing else. There's just absolutely nothing. Nothing else to tell you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this ambiance that I have right here behind me. This was not set up purposely for the video. The whole theme of my living room is kind of black, gray, and rose gold. So we have this pink throw right here. We have some rose gold picture frames on our other side table, and I have these beautiful white roses that babe got me for Valentine's Day. I absolutely love flowers, so they're staying here, and this is just so pretty, and they fit in great with the apartment. So this wasn't done on purpose, but I mean, it looks good anyways. And I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, tell me more videos that you guys want to see. Actually, if you want to see different types of content videos, or more makeup videos, if there's different makeup looks that you guys want me to see, then let me know and comment down below. And don't forget to like this video so I can keep these videos coming for you guys. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.